hoping the community should be able to hear you. I'm more than positive they can. But anyway, Dism, so what do you think of the powers known as Earth right now, currently in its current stage? Do you think there needs to be any buffs or anything like that to it, or do you think there needs to be any nerfs or animations added, or different variations of it? What do you think?
I think it's pretty decent. I like it. It's got a good tank and it's also got good damage. So it's the best of both worlds. So
That is,
it's
I
it's
agree
it's
with
a
you. I agree with you.
it's
It is the best of both worlds. So do you see that it has any cons in it?
mm, most of the real damage you have to be close and you die a lot.
Okay, that is an issue that I can see that you got to be real close, basically hand-to-hand combat length, huh.
Right.
Melee, in other words.
There, yeah, there is
My view with Earth
there's
is this mainly Dism. I don't know if you find it, an issue at all. You probably don't since you're an Earthbender yourself. Me, I just don't like relying on pets and stuff like sorcery and Earth. Speaking of which, I am on my sorcery character. I don't mind my pets, but after a while, I'm like, I want my power to be mine. Of course, I have the power to take control of these pets and stuff doing the damage, but I like to do things on my own. I'm a more hands-on kind of guy. My powers, basically. I
right.
don't know.
I
So,
understand.
what about you? How do you feel about the pets and stuff like that?
I don't like. I don't like how the has to have brick up to shield
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
So
that too, that too. And what
and
about
you
Crystal's damage? Do you feel like she does more damage than you sometimes? Because
no.
I personally think that sometimes I'm like, damn, the Crystal's hitting harder than I am, and it's my own damn pet.
Oh no.
Sometimes.
Nah, I think they die too much.
You think so?
I think, yeah, I think they die too easily, and I
So
don't know.
do you think they need more defense on them or something, or more health?
I think they need. Mm, I'd say more defense or something because, like it's supposed to withstand all my damage when I'm a tank. Brick is, and
Yeah, yeah.
I have to keep powering him up for that,
Just so
and
he can
it's just
survive and stuff, and it kind of gets redundant, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Oh, look, we're
Yeah,
about to be
so.
queued up.
Mhm.
Now, for me though, like I said, it's mainly the whole pet issue. Like, I don't really care for pets too much. Like, other people love that aspects and stuff. They love the golems and whatnot. I cannot get behind it 100%. It's just, why? You know what I mean? Why? I don't want
You're
no
gonna
pet.
skip this thing?
Well, oh,
Skip.
oh yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Please,
You
please.
skip.
Oh, by the
It
way,
didn't
this
come
is the
up.
new duo.
It
By the
didn't
way,
come up.
guys. I thought you got it already.
It never came up. So come on.
All
It don't
right.
matter. I guess they'll have to see the whole
Well, let
intro.
them see it. This is DC Universe. They have improved. It's a game that usually grows. But
Remember, the
as far as
Aurelian
that
Bar isn't
goes, like
just
I
an
said, I've
extra-dimensional hub
really
with strict
I can't
rules
get
against
behind the whole
battles
pet
between good and
aspect.
evil. More than
I
Yeah.
that,
feel
it's
like
probably the only place we can
you're
meet
forced to
without
play a
worrying about the
certain
Dark
power
Knights
sometimes just to
listening
do
in.
decent damage.
We need to
Same with
discuss
Mental. I
our
made a video
options.
just a few minutes
It's
ago about
mostly a
Mental,
choice
like a
between
little quick
Batman.
run.
Mhm.
I
We
just
must not give in
dislike
to
the
hopelessness.
fact that we have to go invisible
Surely
just
this
to
is
do
something the
might
Justice
damage,
League can
decent might
overcome.
damage.
Even Earth's
I
villains
feel
don't need
like,
to add their strength to
they're pulling
ours.
our leg when we
I
do
hear
that.
you, Jean, but Earth is
I want to be
sinking
able to
into
do
the
other
dark
various
multiverse.
things, such
The
as
Batman who laughs has
something
Batman and
without
Superman.
invisibility, like the
Thanagar
Phantom
has a
Flame
giant gun
aspect. If
pointed
they
at the
were
planet,
to
and the
extend that
Dark
tree
Knights and
and
their
stuff,
metal-infected
that
armies
would
are
be
wreaking
fun.
havoc. I don't
What
see
happened?
how this could get any worse.
What?
Can't hear you.
Oh, bro, can you hear me?
Yep.
You.
Yeah.
What have you
Sorry
done
about
to
that.
Batman, you twisted freak?
But I was talking about
It's
the
okay.
Phantom Flame aspect of Mental. I love that move. I wish
Oh.
I wish they would do more on that and remove invisibility.
You really know how to kill an exit.
Yeah, I think I really like ice
You really like
as a
ice?
DPS. Don't have to worry about my pets. I can just put
Exactly.
shield on and
You don't
still
even
be
need.
good.
You don't even need a pet. It has it, but you don't
Right.
need it.
Right, and I could just put my shield on and be good with it. So,
Yeah.
Sense of humor.
but the damage output was not that good.
Oh my gosh.
Disarm it.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if you got the scrap of the soul cloak. Speaking of those are called artifacts. Scrap of soul cloak, eye, Gemini, etc., etc. When you hear us talk about those are artifacts. And they are necessities now on DC Universe, which one might even say rival skill points.
Yeah.
Let me know
Yeah.
when you're ready, and we will psychically join.
Now, my whole ordeal when it comes to skill points now these days is, I feel like artifacts are a little too,
Powerful.
yeah, sometimes I'm like, okay, how is a person with like 160 skill points able to keep up with me in DPS or even pass me up? You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel
That
that's
means
that's kind of disrespectful, don't you think?
Exceptionally strong.
kinda, but then again, if you get both up, so if you get your artifacts up and you have the skill points, then you're really killing.
Yes, I know I would. It's just, how does it feel though? Like if you can't afford the artifacts, is I believe the artifact prices are a
Yeah,
little,
they made it a pay-to-win game. That's what they did.
yeah, right there with the artifacts. If they would have made the artifacts a little bit more earning, I
Yeah,
wouldn't have
and
minded
then
it.
yeah, and you also gotta
Yeah.
pay for a stabilizer. There's no way to earn it in the game. Not stabilizer, but
Still a preservation.
seal of completion. Seal of
Yeah,
completion.
yeah.
There's no way to earn it in the game.
I
So
agree with you 100%, Dism.
The power ring and overwhelm.
I hate that aspect of it. Like they done good on other aspects of the game. Speaking of which, here's another aspect, another little con that they had messed up on: PvP. They have a whole entire PvP phase, but they decided, hey, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna put other stuff in
you went
there.
out again.
All right, I was just saying they could have added PvP content on the other side. Basically, a whole new world. Same watchtower, just different instances where you go into PvP, fight people, different,
Yeah.
just different things. And they decided, no, we're just gonna neglect our PvP players. People like to get on PvP. So what I think they should do is release more content for PvP while doing a little power revamp. So there can be like a balance, you know what I mean? With the powers and fighting.
Batman is defenseless.
Because now what people do is come to the PvE side and just sit up there and duel and stuff. They need more content. They need to redo, and what was it called? Friday Night Legends? Things like that. Those were fun. That was Spirit.
I wasn't around at that time.
Yeah, I was. But still, even you're playing this game and you enjoy it a lot, right? So, what aspect of DC do you love? Is it because you can create so many styles, or is it just in general? It just suits you.
It's like a open world. You can do whatever you want to do. You can either fight. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can work the broker, become rich, decorate your bases. You can do all sorts of things, or you can be strong and go help your teammates do other things, missions. Just a lot of different things you can do once you get bored with one other thing.
Becoming more difficult.
That is
My
correct.
concentration. If you fail to revive Batman, we'll all be trapped here.
Do you think any of the powers actually need a upgrade for their graphics, or you disagree?
I think fire,
Yes, fire is.
because I don't know. I
don't know
I
what
hate
they
going
did.
in. I hate going into an instance where the villain has fire and my ally has fire, and I don't know whose fire I'm supposed to be standing in.
Yeah,
So
you're correct.
like even with the new orbitals, like they give us the same orbitals as they got. So when they use an orbital, I don't know if it's mine or if it's my teammate.
Oh,
Especially when I'm a tank.
I was talking about as far as does the power need to look better, and I was gonna say I was gonna agree with you 100% because I believe fire needs a major graphic update.
Yeah, it looks like cheesy.
It looks a little out of date. Every other power is
Yeah.
kind of, it's all right. The fire
Yeah.
needs to, it needs that little love, that little attention, huh?
Yeah. It does.
Any other power? I think mental maybe or ice.
Yeah, I don't know. I really like ice.
Yeah, you don't think ice needs a little update? Just to, make it look even better, flushed out.
I mean, I'm pretty much probably everything can. I'd say, but
I think
yeah.
I think they had something going on with water, but they dropped the ball. Ooh, I might drop. Ooh, thought I'd be careful. But they had something nice going on with water. And I feel like they dropped the ball with it. Like it's a
Yeah.
like it was a potentially fun power. But I feel like in a way they made it kind of boring to look at after a while, I don't know. But I do love the hand animations that they added on with it. It was something completely different to DC. New animations, new way of fighting. They were doing something special, something different that we haven't seen. And then, they added on certain things like the shark frenzy. I don't care for that. That's not cool to me. It's boring to look at that.
Yeah.
Celestial, I can't really say nothing wrong with Celestial. It's beautiful. Though I can say we need a little speed update or something because it feels like we're a little slow at times, and then other people are able to stun us out of our combos, and we're a combo-based power. So we're basically forced to just stand there and take damage. That's one.
Yeah.
That's a big aspect about it. That it can be very iffy.
We have shots fired reported at the residence of Barbara Gordon. Units en route.
Atomic, I hear needs a major buff for damage. I heard it was something wrong, like it's very lacking for damage, but its tank roll is pristine.
I failed to protect you.
Yeah. I don't know.
No,
tank's pretty good.
yeah, the tank is good, but the damage is. That's why you never see atomic DPSs these days. Still to this day. Electricity, it's okay on both aspects, such as healing, DPS, it's good. Even PvP.
Choose your path, Damien. Who do you want to raise you?
So,
Mother, what will you become?
it depends on what you want, though.
Damien needs me.
Green light, hard light. What do you think of hard light? I think it could be a little better, just a tad bit. Everything else is alright.
Yeah, I don't really like it that much.
You don't like it? Why do you dislike it?
I don't know. It just seems like
You won't defeat me,
like
Bartos.
every time I play with it, I got a little character, and the first thing that comes out is the guns.
Oh yeah, and you don't like guns too much.
No, it's not that. It's, when you're shooting them, you don't even realize you're shooting them. It looks like you're shooting it over their head, like it doesn't aim towards them.
Oh.
Like it doesn't aim at them. Now munitions, that looks pretty cool because it just drops a bomb on you, but.
I see.
Barbatos, make me.
Well, for me, like I said, green light or hard light, whatever you call it, people usually call it green light or hard light. It depends on, whichever you want,
Hey.
whichever.
And there's one thing that I don't know care about this game. It seems weird.
What?
Like in all naturality, power should be able to beat precision any day.
Yes, yes, I agree.
Like it doesn't make sense for somebody to be. I'm down.
Oh no, damn.
I got hit by a door orbital, but it doesn't make sense for Killer Lord Cypher. I have faith in you. But doesn't make sense for somebody with superpowers to get beat up with somebody with a gun.
Oh no, I think I might die because I am stuck.
And arrows.
I'm
Good,
stuck
we'll
in
come
this.
back and yeah, my bad. I should have battle tanked it.
It's my fault too.
Oh no, here we go. I'm a battle tank this.
I died.
I always forget that.
So you say precision should be beneath might based, huh?
Yes, most definitely.
I agree.
It's kind of like though. It seems like they're trying to make it seem like
It's a big F you to the face in a way, huh?
yeah, like if you have money, you can beat powers. That ain't true. Kind of like Batman. They make him out to be stronger than Superman and everything. Like in all these, like especially this episode right here, Batman is the strongest kind of. That's what they're making him out to be.
Yes.
To me, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. But he's just like a really, he's the human as a humanistic can be. And he's going against all these powerful people and hanging with them. How?
I don't know. He defies logic.
Right, he does.
You hear it? You hear it,
Like-
folks. Dism says Batman is a normal man, which is true.
He sure is. A normal man hanging with Superman, really? There's no kryptonite.
The man who said to sneeze and basically wipe out an entire galaxy from sneezing.
Right. Right. And I don't kind of like, what is that? The foreplay when he says, be careful, he's me with the power ring, and that sounds just as dangerous as Batman with nobody. Give Superman a power ring and see what happens.
I think they did something like that a while back with Sinestro's ring.
Isn't
Superman
Whoa.
actually put it on.
right?
Yeah, if I can remember off back. I think that was a thing, and it was very bad.
There's no way.
Well, Batman is
But then
an
again-
intelligent foe.
But then again, if you put it that way, I can also look at it as they got to find a way for us to be able to beat them. So, I mean, Batman is beatable.
That is true. Just get Bane to break his back once or twice.
Right? With no help. No, I don't need no help for this guy. Y'all stand down. That was pretty funny. But yeah, I don't like, see like, the munitions is like almost the strongest DPS in this game almost.
Oh yes, I felt the same way about munitions. 'Cause I
And
believe
what is that? And what is that?
that's just
That
guns.
Exactly. So why are they trying to make it seem like guns are stronger than powers? Because ain't in real no. It doesn't make sense.
This wasn't me. It was just a projection of my own subconscious.
Make a power a good power.
It's all just a dark dream of my greatest fears.
Them weapons don't hurt Superman, but superpowers can hurt
Needs
Superman
Batman.
if it's the right superpower.
Thank you for helping me remember that.
You've done it. Batman
I mean, Batman, I can throw Superman can throw a bus at that dude. Bye.
We've moved your physical form to a safe
Bye, he's gone.
Damn, you
this way.
poor Batman.
Wonder Woman could stop it. All them other superheroes can stop it. He's a vigilante in a superhero game.
Well, like they always say, Batman's famous line is, "I'm Batman." You know,
Yeah.
he got
I'm
plot
the
on his
Batman.
side. He got plot.
I'm
That's all.
the Batman.
What do you think about Rage as far as DPS
I think
wise?
Rage DPS is awesome, man. If somebody knows how to play with them and not Rage Crash, them mugs got heck of damage. Their tank can heal and tank and battle at the same time. It's crazy.
Especially
I think it's
because
pretty
of
awesome.
things.
I just don't think I'm good enough to do it.
What I'm annoyed with though with Rage is the fact that all their powers cost only 5,000 for the supercharges. 5,000 or 50,000? I think 50,000 is what I was looking at. All of their superchargers, every last one of them, 50,000.
It's 5,000.
Oh, that is 5,000. Shit, that's
5,000 or 10,000 for mine, and I only got one for 5,000, and the rest are 10,000.
See, that's what I was talking about. That's so just disgusting. Why do they?
Yeah, that means you can use it a lot, and then it's got hella restro. If you got the Eye of Gemini and the Soul Cloak, man, you're a wreck.
Exactly. That's what I was
'Cause
getting.
you could just keep spamming them dang supercharges. Especially if you got your artifacts up to 200.
Whew. Yeah, there was a dude named OG Banki or Banki.
Yeah, yes,
He used
yes,
to do-
that's the one I saw.
Yeah, he was doing that crap or whatever. I was like, wow. You know how many skill points he
Yeah.
has, brother? He
Nope.
has around 250 skill points, I think.
Wow, but
And he
his
was
artifacts are
doing-
200.
Yeah, and he was
Shoot.
doing all that. And you know how I felt? I was like, damn.
Right. Forget Phoenix. Let's just go get all this. That's what DC wants though. They want you to
I don't like
spend all your
that.
money to get you high artifacts to make you stronger. They want you to buy your way up there.
Now, as far as customization goes, DC is doing pretty damn good on customization. I say they are one of the best games for customization, as far as that goes. Now, it's certain aspects like the feats tied to the time capsules I don't like. That's a minor issue that's kind of like, because there's feats that I'm missing because of the time capsules that I missed out on.
Yeah.
And then the second chance vendor, it works with quarks, I believe. But the simple fact is I cannot purchase quarks. And if I try to, that means I have to buy time capsules or do the little stabilizer event, which is free. But at the same time, it's taxing after a while. Like, I want to be able to do things right now.
But they also make the drops so rare that they're over $1 billion to buy the special pieces to get the piece you need.
And I
So
don't
they
like that.
and that's why you get glitchers in the game that make money.
Yeah,
So they can buy the high pieces that they need.
I agree.
But it's all because of the drop rates that devs do.
I agree. Now,
If they would give us more of a drop rate, then the stuff wouldn't be in so high demand that the prices would come down, and then there'd be no problem. But then that will take away from them people buying capsules to
and their
try
profit,
to get lucky.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
there's got to be a way to
people-
balance it.
yeah, I know there is a way to balance it. They can take the money out of trade chat. If they take the money out of trade chat, nothing's over $1 billion. And then they have to put everything on the broker, which means they don't want to lose money, so they're going to be price comparing and going down and down and down and down because they don't want to keep losing $50 million every time they put it on for $1 billion and don't sell. You see what I'm saying? There's no way for the price to go up. It's going to go straight down because more people, everybody has to put it on the broker if they want to sell it. And they have to compete with everybody else that put it on the broker, which means, well, I want mine to sell before this one, so let me put it $2 less. Oh, well, I'm going to put it $2 less.
I think
Buy price.
I think they should start doing something new with the events. Personally, I think there should be two events for per two variations per event. You know what I mean? A different Halloween one, a different Christmas one, a different Valentine one, a different what is this one?
Oh yeah.
Anti-monitor. I think there needs to be two different versions of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? Because doing the same event over and over, after a while, it does kind of become redundant. It's the same thing. You're like, all right, I already know what to expect. They are getting good at adding on items each year to the vendor for the events, but they need to add on a new version or episode for the event, like a second version of it, which is I believe it's a must. It is a must. It will basically breathe life for the events. It'll make it more interesting. And then they brought back survival mode, which was a great move on their end. But the difficulty of certain things is a little tough.
Yeah, a little crazy.
Because I tried survival
Like,
mode, I got dropped off real fast. I was like, "Eee, that's a little hard for me."
Yeah.
So it depends on what they do. Like I said, PvP they need to revamp, add on new content, make sure everything's good on their side and stuff. Breathe life back in, and then the game is going to be extremely healthy. Two, what was it? The capsules. They need to figure out a way to, do something with that, get your money's worth or your work's worth. And then the artifacts, which is the biggest issue for me, I believe. Reduce the prices or something, because those artifacts are taxing. Or put drops in the missions, so you can choose whether we can get a seal of preservation or completion.
Yes.
Increase the drops on the augments or up the level of it, because some people can't afford to be doing all that craziness.
Right.
And
especially if they don't live on the game. I mean, you gotta practically live on the game to get ranked up on this mug.
Yes, I dislike that with a
Yeah, there's no reason. It doesn't make sense. You got all the skill in the world, but still losing to feat points because they have random feats that you just can't get because of the rare drops. It's just terrible.
I agree.
Like there was people opening up the capsules to try to get that neon, and that neon's a 25-point feat. A 25-point feat, and
wait, is it a collection or just a drop?
It's just a drop.
What about the aura? The aura is a collection, I believe, right?
Yes, it's a collection.
And
the Thunderstorm aura?
Yeah, and I'm so close to getting it. And you know what piece I'm missing?
The
lightning
collector?
rod. Yeah, that one too.
Oh.
Both of them.
You're missing the lightning rod?
The lightning rod, I think, and the collector, yes. Both of those, and once I get them, I'll have my first ever Thunderstorm aura, and I'm always going to have that on. That's going to be my number one aura to put on my character. But do you know why I can't get it?
Why?
Because it costs so much.
Yeah. The collector is not even on the broker, I don't think. I think they sell it for like $1 billion now.
Exactly.
So nobody's going to put the good stuff on the broker because you can trade money, and you can trade up to like $2 billion. So why would you put something on the broker that's limited and pay a fee? You know what I'm saying? And when you can sell it outside for $2 billion and no fee. So that's why I'm saying if they took the money out of that, then all the neons and everything, all the neons, all the collectors, the lightning, everything would have to go in the broker.
That is correct.
And it wouldn't be so high. And then people would also compare prices and go shoot it down.
If they were to fix all that, just that, and then afterwards, of course they're going to do a graphics update. They always do. They fix little miscellaneous things after a while. Like fire graphics, all the power graphics they're going to do that. That's mandatory. They do all that, just these little simple things. PvP, revamp, add on new content and stuff for the events, add on PvP content. Just doing that, taking those steps and then fixing up the broker or the drops, that in itself would increase the population and the health of the game by tenfold. Just doing that.
Yeah.
Overall, like I said, DC Universe is a beautiful game. It's just, even this game has its flaws when it comes to business, I guess.
Yeah.
Map, Snare
Yeah.
to Prey, all those crazy cats, the devs, family, etc., etc. They're all in it. They're all in Texas. They're basically all literally right there. They should be able to take, the value of what they have. They want the game to keep going on strong, which it is strong right now, but we could do a lot better. I say fix all these issues, like I said, PvP, new events, what else? Broker issues, money issues, drops, and then of course
they're not going to change the drops, but that would help.
They're probably not going to do that, but they do need to do something about, like I said, PvP, events, etc. Oh, artifacts. I believe they need to lower down the artifact prices. If not, increase the drops, nth metal.
Yeah.
Because leveling these things up, I'm over here struggling just to level up one.
Yeah, that's what they're doing it for, so people would buy it from the marketplace.
I don't like that. I despise it.
They're doing it so people will buy the stuff out of there. So if they drop more nth metal, then people wouldn't buy it in the marketplace. So they're not going to do that.
They should do that. And put other
Yeah, they
things in there
should.
to distract.
They should. Like when the money was a problem and nobody could get a neon and nobody still can get a neon, you know your drop rates are way too dang low. There's no reason why people open up 300 time capsules or not get one neon.
I feel bad for those souls.
I think they should have it. If you got something out of a time capsule, you shouldn't be able to get it again. You should get something that you need. Well, I mean, before it's not completed. Once it's completed, then you just go random everything. But once you get, I think if you open a time capsule, you should get a piece that you do not have.
Yeah, for the collections, right?
Yes.
Because
So you should just get a piece that you do not have, and if you get them all, then it starts going randomly, and you can sell it on the broker. That's how it should be. That would be fair.
Alright, that is a good idea. That is a good idea. But then, that's the thing. That's basically giving it to you. Say, for instance, if you want a collection for the Thunderstorm Aura, all you gotta do is open up 12 capsules or whatever, and pick the stuff you need for the Thunderstorm Aura, and then you automatically get it.
Right, but no, it doesn't pick it. Pick something random that you need. So there's like 4 different collections, or 3 different collections.
So
You know
what
what
you're
I'm
basically,
saying?
the way they're gonna look at it is, you're basically saying, hey, alright, you know what, I'm gonna pay $10 for that Thunderstorm Aura. Basically, you pay $10 for it, so you automatically get it.
Practically, yeah.
I don't
But
think
then
that's
everybody
kinda
everybody has a whole bunch of different characters though too, so that's still making money.
Yeah, I know. But think about it, the rarity of it, the actual aura itself will go down extremely. It'll be
Exactly.
and I wouldn't want that myself. See, there, like I said, it's a bunch of things that they can do, and then there's certain things that I disagree with you on that. Paying $10 just to get that aura.
Right.
It sounds cool at first, and I was like, Then I think about it, everybody walking around with the same damn aura on. No, I'm good.
Well,
That aura.
Yeah, but there's a whole bunch of auras and stuff. There's so many styles out there. But I'm also thinking those feats should be easy to get. The feats that should be hard to get are the ones in the mission. where you have to work as a team to get.
Exactly.
So
I
there's
agree.
the harder ones are the ones coming out of the time capsules. It's opposite. Do you know how hard it is for people to get a neon? But I'll go in and I'll go in and get some feats.
You know how hard it is for your brother to get a damn thunderstorm aura? I've been trying at it for a while.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And what I wonder how big of a feat that is. Do you know?
I think it's 50 point. 50 point, yeah.
50 points. Right. But it doesn't. But it's that's my problem with it. It's not a skill. It's a 50-point feat that's not a skill, and it's still the hardest to get.
Yeah.
I mean, I think those should be cheapers. The styles and stuff should be cheaper
I
feats.
think
And
they
the
should
feats-
lower. Do you think, maybe it's just me, do you think they should lower down the cost of the source marks for these, what do you call, the catalysts? Do you think they should lower down the source marks for the catalysts? I think they should.
No, those are actually a pretty good price, I actually think.
You think it's alright?
Yeah, I think it's pretty decent.
Hmm.
I think they should, but I think they should put, seal of completions in there.
So complete, yes. At least make them
They
like
should,
50.
they,
50.
they should, yeah, make them fit. Just put them in there so where we can get them and don't have to spend our real money for it. Because there's no other way to get it besides real money. I think you can get a seal of preservation and a Kryptonian time capsule, but that's random too. But that's also a seal of preservation. Once you get to 160, bye. That ain't gonna last.
Yeah.
I had an artifact fell at 60.
Oh, you want
On
to know what
level
happened to me?
60.
You want to know what happened to me yesterday? For
What
my
happened
Scrap
to
and
you
Soul
yesterday?
cloak, my Scrap and Soul cloak, it was a level 40. And usually it's always, it's a 90-95% chance it will succeed. I got the 4% of the chance it'll fail. Somehow that happened, 4 or 5% chance it failed, and it failed at that percentage. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yes, that's what happened.
How did that happen? How did I end up in that 5 percentile versus the 95? You know what I mean? That's odd.
Right. I ranked up. I even ranked up which I bought some nth metal, some perfected nth metal, and still failed. Now how the heck am I failing when it's perfect? There's no flaws in these.
Yeah.
It's not messed up. It's not pristine. It's perfect nth metal. So how is it even failing?
Look, I don't know.
Don't make sense.
It's just
They make you have to use all your seal of preservations up, so you get to just seal completion. That's why they want you to buy the seal of completion, because that's a sure thing.
I don't like that. Like I said, that's like it has a few cons, but like I said, overall, if you look past those little issues, those are little annoying issues. Overall, the game is beautiful. Tell me some good things about DC, Dism. Tell the audience. What do you like about DC?
What I like about DC is, I can escape my real life and just get in here and chit chat with my friends, go kick some butt with some people, show them my base that I made.
Oh yeah.
And it's just good to just get out and do things with friends, and like you have a better life of friends on this game than you do in real life.
I noticed that. I low-key agree with you. Okay.
It's true.
Let me ask you this, Dism. Do you see diversity on this game a lot, or do you see the same group of people? Like, as far as a bunch of, like, usually it's a bunch of dudes on a game. Do you see a lot of, is it a lot of people on it, like different type of people, or is it just a bunch of dudes on it? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of different people. There's girls on here.
I know there's a crap ton of females on here.
Yeah, there's transgenders in here. And you know, like unlike real life, you know, when you talk to the transgender and joke with them, they can joke back instead of get all serious.
Exactly.
On the game, they're all cool with it. This one, at least. So I don't know whether you know.
Yeah,
So
and I love that.
and real,
DC is a very diverse game which expands on the community. Now, as far as that
yeah,
goes, there are some little demonic souls out there that just want to see people humiliated and stuff. I don't understand why. But overall, the
yeah,
state of the game is still good, but it can be so much greater. It's not like one of those games that I
yeah.
play, like a game called Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The
Oh,
community is just full of dudes doing and talking weird to each other, I guess. And also, they basically take advantage of the mechanics of one-sided race, which is called the Saiyans, male Saiyans, and they just play little gay with those characters. And you don't even need skill to play that game. You just play dirty, and you win every fight. And they got to
mm,
so bad to the point where they actually use mods and stuff or things that are not supposed to be in the game, and they don't even care. They just ignore it. They overlook it. They don't care. They don't care about the other races. They don't care about anyone else. And the community is so disgusting. I guess it's because it's also filled with a bunch of kids. And they basically make a lot of videos of basically harassing and harming each other's image, I guess. I don't know what you get out of that on a game that's anime, Japanese, etc., etc. And you don't even. By the way, everybody looks the same on there. Everybody's character looks basically the same. There's no customization that is like great on there. Everybody looks like
that's
every dude could basically look like you if they really wanted to.
yeah, that's one thing I like about this game. There's so many different styles, and you can look the way you
Yes,
want to look. Yeah,
exactly.
there's so many styles out there that you just see, and you're like, oh my gosh, this dude just made Michael Jackson, or this dude just made Freddy Krueger. It's
Or
pretty
this dude
cool.
just made Jason Voorhees for fun. Or this dude just made the
Yeah,
Avatar. Oh, is that Mighty Joe
yeah.
Young? I see Mighty Joe
And the
Young.
and the Ninja Turtle, man, that man look just like a Ninja Turtle.
Uh
I'm
huh.
like, what?
I know who you're talking about. The Power Rangers, Naruto,
Yeah,
Goku,
all of them.
Vegeta, everything you can
Hmm.
think of. And the versatility, like I said, when it comes to the combat, I enjoy it because you got to be smart. You can't be cheesed unless you allowed yourself to be cheesed on DC. You basically got to know what you're doing. You just can't, you know, pull out something and there's going to be a bug issue. No, there, that ain't gonna happen.
Hmm.
You either gonna go down because you're lacking something, or because said opponent's just naturally better.
Hmm.
You can't cheese really on DC unless you really. You got to be a smart ass cheeser if you try to do that on here, and that's what I love. Like if I lose to a dude that cheesed me, he was playing his hardest,
Hmm.
and therefore, well, he earned it. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's kind of hard to cheese. But like I was saying though, DC overall is a good game. I love it. I've been with it for what, 9 years. I was
Hmm.
a kid when was introduced, and now not an old man, but everybody likes to call me one for some damn odd reason. I'm only like 23. 23 years
Ah.
old, getting called an old man. No,
Mhm.
I love this community. I've been here with its ups and downs. I remember when electricity was the worst power on the game for some time. And they were trying to
Mhm.
figure out how to fix it, but they couldn't. And there was a bug issue, I guess, that was going on a while back. I remember when they found the first money glitch, and a lot of people got banned permanently for it as punishment.
Mhm.
Which is, I love it when they give them that axe, that punishment, which is a necessary thing. It is the
Mhm.
most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Whenever people who want to play gay and cheese you or talk fucked up in the chat, oh, sorry about that F bomb, but people who, acting up in the chat, they get they get in trouble.
Mhm.
But anyway, Overall, like I said, DC Universe is a beautiful game. Diversity is extreme. Customization is extreme. Just everything you can think of, extreme. I can never leave this game, and if I do, I'll get off for like maybe more than like a month, and then come right back because I'm back home. It's basically home for me. It's my other little, my like Dism said. Dism said it's a way to escape life, and it's true. It's fun. It's a good game. The community can be extremely healthy, or if you want to go to the other ghetto side of the community, you can go and deal with some heathens if you like drama. I know there's weird people like that that need attention from people like that. So there's a place for everyone on DC Universe. As far as making the game better, I already said it. PvP, new content, revamp, events, new events for the seasonals. What else? Artifacts lower down the prices, increase the drop rate. Time capsules, they gotta do something with the SPs for that or the feed points. Graphics, that's naturally gonna come anyway, so I'm waiting for them. Mental, I believe, needs an update for its powers in general. They need to remove invisibility like ASAP. Sorcery, they can add on crows and ravens, like a giant swarm or something. Maybe make it cost like 500 or 5,000 for a supercharge. I wouldn't mind it. It actually would fit. They just got they have so much more potential. I don't know. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna be talking about for today. Everybody on my channel, remember, it's always October. You guys have a blessed day. And by the way, that was Mr. Dism, or how I would like to call him, Dr. Dism. Or if you just want to play around with him, just text him, hey, hashtag Jism. Yeah, hashtag Jism. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day.